urged Gambians to put God before everything in order to sustain the enviable stability in the country. A meeting without bounds, the convergence also attracted several non-Gambians residing in the country. Emmanuel Umoridion is the treasurer of the Nigerian community in the Gambia. He has lived in the country for 16 years.
And every country has its own law. The law of this country, Gambia said, whoever that kill should be killed. And this is not the only country this time of thing has been happening. Even the country I came from, Nigeria, it has been happening there. And the 9 people that was killed, they also kill people.
The peace and accord in this country is our greatest treasure, according to Mayor Yankuba Koli, who urged people to put the Gambia ahead of individual interests. Ignore those calling for sanctions against the country. They are just on the lookout for themselves and don't have any concern for the masses, Mayor Koli revealed. Touba Gueye is a Senegalese national who has lived in the Gambia for a decade now. Gueye told the meeting to examine the criminal situation in Dakar in order to recognize the distinctly unsurpassed peace and harmony in the Gambia, which he said needs to be preserved by all measures. A prominent murid in the Gambia, Pa Abdoulaye Wan, emphasized that even religion provides for reciprocal treatment in criminality. Wan prayed for the president and the government's fortitude to fulfill their aims and development objectives for the country, noting that anybody who loads the executions dislikes the truth. A talented native, Mamboy Jame, underlined the president's love and commitment to women's development and beseeched him to defer the killing of the remaining convicts. A host of other speakers, including imams and community elders, expressed solidarity with the government's execution of the death sentence as a major crime disincentive and asked the president to suspend the killing of the other convicts on death row. Ibrahim Jata, GRTS.
Residents of Medina Talokoto village in Komba East and students enjoying the Jammeh Foundation for Peace scholarship packages are the latest to some President Jammeh's granite farm in Kanilai for a reading exercise. Louis Mendes saw the volunteers in action, and this is his report.
Medina Talokoto is among the many villages across the country that benefited from a health center and an ambulance, courtesy of President Jammeh's Foundation for Peace. Residents of the Komba East village plus students who enjoy the philanthropist organization scholarship packages are the latest to storm President Jammeh's groundnut farm in Kanilai for a weeding exercise. Mohamed Sedi, a grade 8 student in Bottrop Junior Secondary School, is one of the beneficiaries of the foundation scholarship packages. Joined by his father, the duo praised President Jammeh for establishing an organization for the needy.
I thank God for President Jammeh for paying my school fees.
For Aminata Kujabi and Bamfa Sise, the health post and the ambulance made available to their community and many others across the country tells the story of a leader who is relentless in transforming the lives of the citizens. Therefore, they went on, working on his farm is one way of reciprocating what he has done for Gambians.
Because I see that Jammeh Foundation is there to complement Gambia government effort in order to bring development for the rural community in the areas of education, health and agriculture.
The proceeds from President Jammeh's farms are usually plowed back into the Gambian society. For that reason, said Modlamin Kole, Gambians should partake in activities taking place in all Kanilai farms. Modlamin Manga is the CEO of the Jammeh Foundation for Peace.
And the president set this foundation to help in the social development of the country, because as he said, the government cannot do it alone. So he set this foundation so that we can actually contribute, people can come in and contribute to help subsidize government's development area. We've gone on clean drinking water, we've helped women on vegetable garden all over the country. So the government themselves, the government alone cannot do it. So that's why Jammeh Foundation is here with other partners in Belgium and Holland. So from Banjul all the way to Koina, we have almost about 50 projects, ranging from women's vegetable garden, ranging from clean drinking water, health post, ambulances, and so forth.
The Jammeh Foundation dishes out over $500,000 on scholarship every other year, a great chunk of it being the President's personal benevolence. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
Meanwhile, 70 Gambians residing in Mauritania under the leadership of the Gambian ambassador to the Islamic Republic of Mauritania, Mamadou Badji, converged on the president's farm in Yundum to rid it of weeds. Mamadou Diallo tells us more.
Scores of Gambians resident in the Islamic Republic of Mauritania have converged on one of the farms belonging to President Jammeh. The group led by the Gambia's top diplomat in Nouakchott made their maiden visit to the Gambia to purposely help the Gambian leader on his farming activities. The group stormed the Yunum rice and groundnut field early Saturday morning for an extensive weeding exercise.
Anyway, for the rice, I am expecting a bumper harvest because if you check around that end, there is too much very good rice. But yeah, the rice is growing very nice, and the groundnut also, I'm expecting about 10 bags. Yeah. Wife really they help me. They always and managing people with the alcalo. They are the people really first people who are they give me very good job here. They are the people who weed here and the second weeding.
The Gambian community residing in the Islamic Republic of Mauritania said they were motivated by the love President Jammeh has for Gambians, those in the diaspora.
Even name all that His Excellency is doing. I mean, from the farm and other projects that he is running. So anybody who comes to work on this farm, you are not doing it for His Excellency. You are doing it for yourself. So especially for us in Mauritania, I believe, and we are convinced that His Excellency has a special relation with us. He has special love for us. He has placed us in his heart. So that being the case, we felt, it is incumbent on us to come and say, Your Excellency, thank you very much.
Samakor, Ibrahim Sise and Hadi Jammeh, all of whom spoke on behalf of the Gambian delegation from Mauritania, commended President Jammeh for his efforts to develop the country. Coming to the Gambia to help the Gambian leader on his farms, they went on, is born out of the fact that they have been consistently receiving assistance from the president. Members of the soldiers' wives also took part in the weeding exercise on the farm. The group, according to Captain Jammeh, is one of the few that frequents the farm in Yundum. Arajata, a renowned APRC militant resident in Sukuta, Combo North, was also on the ground. She expressed delight at the efforts taken by the group to answer to President Jammeh's Bank to the Land call. The Back to the Land philosophy, according to Pa Bojang, General Manager of Kanilai Family Farms, is anchored on the desire to produce enough food for the country's teeming population.
First of all, I'll thank His Excellency, Professor Dr. A.J. Jammeh, by calling Gambians or Africans that back to land. Now, people do not understand what does back to land means. It's eat what you grow and then grow what you eat. And then now, if you look at the number of varieties we have here, we have about 2 different varieties. We have the granite and then the rice field. Then we have the Moroccan type, and then we have the Gambian type also. But if you look at the Moroccan type, bears more granite than the Gambian types.
Despite the significant efforts of the groups that converged on the farm during the weekend, much still needs to be done to get rid of the weeds on the farm. Mamadou Diallo, GRTS.
Well, you can monitor GRTS Radio live on our website, which is at www.grts.gm. We're going to take a very short break now. The news continues in just a moment.
Munan register wato sital e ban cultural me reke no munan register e ngo kada mudan diway tansi fu ñu ma fu be kuntulo kere kabini 15 of June ye mo lo kuntuba munan da hande ngo ya jele iñu let ne wato kafu wari on the 15th of September wala last register dum
ndefana register tal ko ndefana register tale
Maringol, woto mom woytela sim card register kati on the 15th of September wolon deadline ti kafurti je momo mela sim card register e be network to e be la line o kuntulale he yar fa bol nyam oto mbadu nga bori e na line o register.
Welcome back. Militant groups who control large areas of northern Mali have threatened to avenge the killing of 16 Muslim clerics. The men were reportedly on their way to Bamako from rebel-held areas when they were shot dead by suspected Malian regular soldiers. The heavily armed groups say they will retaliate by marching